Nice Bonito hookup right early. New Renegade tackle rod. Makes for a nice outrigger rod. Gets the lines out a little further. Lines out a little bit further, kind of like an outrigger would when we don't have an outrigger. Kind of nice for some of those smaller boats. Get the lines out. Dude, they're hooked up again. I feel like they're crushing it just being able to sit on top of them. It's not really fighting much now. Hope it's not a bluefish as well. I don't know, the way it pulled though, this also is like they're extra heavy or something like that. So yep, little Bonito. Oh, come on, get in. There we go. First bone. Nice. All right. Nice. Absolutely stacked. Holy freaking stacked, dude. Like, look at that. Look at how stacked that is. My gosh. They're all over that ledge. Yeah. There's no way. Yeah, I was going to say, there's absolutely no way.
You're on it. You marked that?
Yeah, I did. We marked again just to make sure. Yeah. That's why I think we go sit up on that, drop down, and we'll catch more than we do this way. Because we stay on that, no way, dude. Well, we can go try for at least a little bit, you know? Give it 5-10 minutes if it doesn't work. That way, because I think drifting that will be so much more effective than trying to stay on them with a troll, because by the time we get the troll spread back out, you know? They're like still under us right now. So take him this way. Oh, we're not. Nope. Oh, I know. That was the worst nightmare you could experience right there. Try casting one of these. Try to see. Yeah, they're still under us. There we go. Yep. Missed them again. Short struck. Okay, I'm gonna turn us around and try to get us. Oh, great. Oh my gosh. Bonito right there. No, he was missing it because I thought it was done. I was like, they're gone. I think if we get back into that spot, drop it down, I think you'll be able to get more of them. Figuring out the drift and getting over that ledge. Yeah. Dude. There we go, there's one.
This one?
Yeah. I kept that one near the surface a little bit more. So I cast that one out and then kept it near the surface a bit more. Not let it sink as bad. Love that sound. Yeah. Miss that sound. Man, I forgot how much I loved it. Dang, this guy's kicking like a son of a gun. You gotta love when you can feel it in the rod tip. Golly, dude. I got like a triple hookup right there. I got a problem. We're about to have a problem if not. Tell me you're gone, dude. No, this guy just can turn on a freaking dime apparently. He was moving. He was moving so dang quick, this 3000 almost didn't catch up. What is that, an Edgewater? What the heck is that? Intrepid? Oh, he popped off. Yeah, we just came off that ledge, so. Came off of it? Yeah, 53 feet of water now. No, I mean, like, we just came off of it. We're probably good. They'll probably be on either side of this ledge. I mean that maybe we find more of where they're at, you know?
Yeah.
I must have gone through blues. Let's go back to. I don't know, that's probably not a blue. That's not a blue. That's definitely a Bonito. Woohoo! That's a good one. That is a good one, dude. He's taking off horizontally. We're right back down there. We still got stuff down there. This is definitely Bonito. I can feel the. I feel like this is a better one. Is this a king? It looks longer and thinner. Or just a big Bonito. Big Bonito is the answer. I think I'll be alright. I got it. You're good. Don't worry about it. It's a freaking awesome guy. Look at that guy. Long guy. I just feel like it makes us have so many more opportunities, though, you know? Yeah. The troll, I like the troll, but the tricky part is by the time we troll through or get the double bite or the quadruple bite or whatever, you're so far out by the time you deal with it. Yeah. But then you're trying to find them back. One just busted. It's not far. It's like, it's right here. Probably almost reaching. Oh, they're coming our way. They're right off our bow now. Right off the bow. Oh, holy cow.
They're hitting that surface right there.
Where? There we go. Alright, let's go. Oh, got one. Yeah. I cast it off the front. Oh, well then. Not that that helps. Yeah, it's the right one. What the heck? That was a freaking turn and a half. I was like, what the hell? So I've been casting out and let it sink for like 5 or 6 seconds or so, and then just steady retrieve. That seems to have kind of isolated more of the Bonito than the blues to some degree. Almost got this guy. Jeez, him. Stud muffin. No wonder why. Now I see why it's been like, why am I like losing these guys? Because they're freaking studs. Because they're not, I mean, that's good, really good sized Bonito. I'm just glad you didn't come out here alone. Gosh, I would have hated for that for you. You would have been like, yeah, there's fish everywhere, but
yeah.
I couldn't get them well. Like that silver one's nice. I don't think the color really matters. I think it's just getting in the area. That's it. We're in that time window to where it's like whatever works, anything works. Now I understand what they feel all the time. Those guys that come out and just set up on the spot. Oh, missed one. There we go. Got that one. You might also need to reel a little slower too. I had that other rod. We can switch it over to the right hand. Because I think some of it might have to do with the casting distance too. Because I can cast so much further. You got one? Yeah. What a time for me to have said casting distance. Dude, I'm gonna tell Brian, and he's gonna be so pissed.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, dude, we caught like 2 yesterday. It's gonna be like, yeah, that water temp definitely warmed up, man. And it was the window. Ah, wave. Run right over our fish. Thanks. I know, it's just a little respect. Like, I'm not saying you can't be, like, that boat over there is decent. You know, like, it's bonito fishing. I get it. But, like, this freaking fish. We're on 49 feet, so this is definitely there should be fish all around here. If that boat didn't stir it all up to all hell. Sad part is they weren't even trolling, so they didn't even get to catch. Get you guys a Renegade tackle rod and catch you big ones like this. That's the way to do it. I mean, I'm using a rod you'd use for like almost bass gear. But we're really in the good stuff right here. That ledge is right here. We just went over it. My gosh, dude. Freaking stud muffins. Massive, guys. Holy freaking heft. Chunk. Dude, these are some of the chunkiest ones I think I've like ever freaking caught. That's a freaking, I mean, I went to go grab it with one hand and I was like, wait a minute, I might need a second hand. Actually, perfect timing. What I'll do is use this time, this golden opportunity, trim that off, get us situated. That way, it's not some heartbreak on our biggest bonito ever. That's why I like to have one of these rods. Even though it's really light, it allows you to make those super far casts, so you can cover so much more water. That is actually an interesting one. It's by St. Croix. It's a 7 by St. Croix. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I forgot. I think it was about, most reels are like 150 to 200 bucks. If they're worth a dang. You could get it by with a battle though. Like honestly, like I don't mind the battles now because I've noticed that $150 to $200 kind of seemingly almost producing the same almost quality. Besides that bigger Nazi, that one that was, or Nazi, whatever you want to call it, that frustrated me, dude. That 5,000 size that I got that already has its drag doing weird stuff. I think this is a stupid blue. Maybe. Or not. Definitely not a blue. Oh, he just switched directions on me. Holy freaking dang cow, dude. Switching freaking directions like crazy last minute. I don't know how he's still got any energy left to do this. Here we go. Let's go. That's literally what they decided to do. Dude, stop doing this shit. Stop doing it. Holy cow. All right, I think he's finally about to be done. Stop. Don't do it. Just be done. Be done. Be done, man. Got him. And then just grab line. Don't rely on that rod tip for anything. You know, I also love watching everyone's faces as they're trolling past and they're watching us like tear them up. Like every 2 seconds on fit, they're over there like, dang, are we doing something wrong? But yeah, you're right. I do need to get some more of this video. All right, ready? Yep. Stupid black sea bass like it probably did. Oh, this one might not be. What's that? All right. Let it sink a little bit and just reel, just steady retrieving it, and then they just come up and boom, easy day. I think this also makes it nicer if you can control your depth more. If like we got bit catching them deeper, you just cast it and let it sink deeper, you know. Might also, because all these dang boats have to just let it sink deeper. I don't know what they have down in their yo-yo. They also might just be catching like bluefish and stuff too, though. Good on them, you know. I used to get mad about that kind of stuff, and I'm trying not to, you know. Like, you gotta, I started to not appreciate the days fishing as much, you know, because like it doesn't feel like, I don't know, I have some weird sort of expectations within my fishing and within my days in general, because I think I know things, and so because I think I know things, it makes it so I feel like I should be able to do better. And I don't even like put a conscious number out there. It's not like I start my day and I'm like, it's not like I woke up this morning late, maybe that's why, no, I'm just messing, but I wake up this morning and be like, I have to catch 12 Bonito to feel happy with the day.
That's what I did.
I didn't.
I said 20.
No. But then the problem isn't that, it's the expectation. It's like some weird expectation that makes us that way. Like no matter what, there was a different option that could have been just as good or something. You know what I mean? Like, and that's something that I'm trying to work on a bit. I guess I would constantly kind of like face a conundrum of like, do I go fishing or do I do this? And I used to go fishing, and then it would be like a bad day fishing, and you're like, well, that sucked. And then you're like, I could have gone and done this. Right? At the same time, it's like being able to be happy and content within that, of like, yeah, this was, maybe it wasn't a great decision, but at the same time we learned what not to do, right? We learned what not to do for the next time, or where they weren't. It's kind of like yesterday. It was a less of a fish day, but I learned a backup that I knew was going to work for us if this didn't work. Some bloody water.